this video, we're going to try out all the accessories and goodies from the Erin Condren LifePlanner launch. Hi, I'm Kristen, and I post functional planning videos on my channel a couple times a week. If you're like me and you need a gentle reminder to just keep it simple, please make sure you're subscribed, and I'll be right back. This video is a follow-up of my unboxing video where we went over all of the basic details of these things, the pricing, what is included, and everything like that. That video was super long, and I anticipate this video will be super long. So if you want to watch that one first, I will link it up there. It'll also be linked in the description. This one, we're gonna do all the pen testing, the washi swatching. We're gonna compare it to some other products that you may already have, just so that you can get a better idea of what is available this year. So like I said, it's probably going to be long, and so get comfy and let's get started. So first of all, I have the Erin Condren and EttaVee collaboration, which is the Evolve design, and this is the colorful design for this year's Life Planners. There are two other designs available. One is called Bold Blooms, and that's a beautiful floral, and then there's the canvas, which is a more neutral option. I'm a colorful girl at heart, so I usually choose the colorful, and I love EttaVee, so this is definitely like a really great collaboration. My planner from last year, the one I'm currently finishing up, is the EttaVee Inspire design. So I do have a lot of Inspire accessories as well, so we will kind of go over how they work together. So in case you have a bunch of Inspire accessories and you just want to see if the things you already own look great with the new Evolve design, yeah, I got you covered there. So I guess what we'll do is I'll just kind of give you an overview of everything I've got going on here. I've got a lot of stuff like off camera that you can't see, just because there's so much. And so I want to just kind of go through everything and just give you a more in-depth look at what is available. You still have some time to make your decision, and so I just wanted to make sure, I don't know, I could cover as many bases as possible. So let's just kind of start with, I think we'll start with the, let's move this out of the way, and we'll just kind of compare some of the products that we have, just so you can see and get a better feel for the new designs. So this is the current Evolve snap-in dashboard, and this is the one from the Inspire line from last year. So they are the same. So the only thing that has changed here is the design and the background of the dashboard and the foil color. So this one from the Inspire line has rose gold details here, and the new one from the Evolve design has regular like gold. And so there you can see that it's the same layout and everything. And this one is, I had left this. I used Erin Condren's wet erase markers here, and it doesn't really wipe off. This has been on here since week 26 of 2023, so I mean it's been on here for quite a while, but it doesn't rub off unless you wipe it off with a wet towel or something. But you know, if you wanted to kind of see how these can work together, it does have some similar, like these little, like I called them planner freckles last year, but they're just kind of like little dots and things in the artwork. There is a you know, an overlap in the design in that way, so they do work together. Of course, it's by the same artist, so it's gonna coordinate with each other too. And then that's how this one works with it. Of course, this will probably be inside your planner, and so maybe you want to see what it looks like inside, and you can kind of get an idea there. So again, I also have the snap-in bookmarks. I think the Inspire bookmarks look really good with Evolve, and here are the Evolve bookmarks. So they all play together really well, and I think that if you have some of the Inspire accessories already, then you know, you're going to be happy with the new Evolve design. You know, they go together really well. Like you're not gonna be like, oh, that clashes. So you're gonna kind of have like some extra accessories that match. Whereas in previous years, some of the designs didn't really go together. And so I think it's nice that, you know, we have that ability to kind of use stuff together. Whereas like the bold blooms and maybe last year's wildflowers are kind of like a different vibe. I feel like the colorful options this year are very much like play together super well. So again, let's see, I think I have, let's look at the planning packs as well, so you can kind of see how I do have the Inspire planning pack. Now this one kind of looks different, like on the cover. Like this is like a deep, rich, kind of like a darker vibe than this, so that might not work as well as the like the one that goes with Evolve this year. So you know, you may want to go ahead and grab the matching planning pack for your Evolve cover if that, you know, just because this one leans more like pink, very springtime, and this one's very like rich and deep to me. So this one I think looks better. And while we have the planning packs out, we can compare. There's no changes. The only thing I noticed that is different is the little strap here is the older. So here I actually have one of the older planning packs. This is an older style, and we had that like sparkly gold metallic kind of stretchy band. That's what's on the new one, whereas last year's doesn't have that sparkle. So that is slightly different, but other than that, the layout of the bag or the pouch is the same. It's the same you know, thing here. It's got the same, the zipper, not thing. It has the same 2 pockets inside. So if you already have one of the ultimate planning packs here, it's going to be the same on the inside there. So you can, you know, make your decision that way. It's really just, do you want the new design to match? So there's that. And then what else do I have handy that I can kind of clear off my table here? Oh, I do have the folios. So I have the folio from last year, and this was like, I think they called it the deluxe folio. And then of course we have the new clear folio. This is the new one for this year. I'm not sure if these are still going to be available. If you want to know if these are going to be available, let me know in the comments, like ask down below, and then that will remind me to go ask the team at Erin Condren if these will be back or available in new designs. I'm sure they're still on the website. But so this is the new folio, and you can see it's a lot shorter than this one. And let's just kind of see what this looks like inside. So if you didn't watch my unboxing video, this is an 18-month planner that also has an add-on. So that's another new thing for this year. You're able to add on some extra pages at the back of your planner. So this is like the biggest and thickest it's gonna get. And I think we had some problems last year with the folios not them being, it's too tight if you have an 18-month book in here. So and especially if you add things to your pockets. So I'm curious how this will work. So let me kind of get this zipper started here. So I am able to zip it closed with the planner in there. It's more, are you going to be able to utilize those pockets on this side, right? So let's see, let's add some things here. Can this fit in here? Yeah, this is a little bit bigger of a loop, it seems. So, you know, you would have stuff here, and let's put a petite book in here. And just try to close it. Yeah, it's already not going to close with your pens in it. It's just not. And let's see if it'll close without the pens, but with like a petite book in there. It's going to be tight, but it will close. So it will be tight, but it will close. So if you already have one of these folios and you want to try to use it again this year, which I see no reason not to, that's just kind of like, maybe you need to get the 12-month planner or forego the add-ons or something. I don't know. That's just, if that helps you make your decision. I just wanted to be able to show that. All right, so there's that. And then while I have this folio out, I did grab, I have an A5 Daily Duo. I don't use the A5 size. This was part of the box they sent me last year. But I figured maybe you would want to know what an A5 planner looks like inside this new clear folio. So it is not, it's very small compared to the folio. Of course, the folio is made for the 7x9, not the A5, but just in case you were curious how this works, that's all I'm really trying to show you here. This actually, it's wisteria, so it looks really pretty with this wildflowers cover, but it is definitely like way too big. But you could maybe take that opportunity to add in some things here, such as a notepad or something, which I don't seem to have one handy. Let me grab, here's a notepad. So say you have one of the basic Erin Condren notepads you could kind of stick back there. That will help kind of bulk it up a little, but it's still gonna be kind of like loosey-goosey. Anyhow, there's that. Let's get these things out of the way now that we don't need them anymore. And then speaking of this petite journal here, this is the productivity layout. This is the new updated layout. I have the older productivity layout here, just to show you the difference. I think there are probably still petite journals with this layout available, not in the mid-century circles, but probably different cover designs. So if you do like this layout, you could get, it's a full line notes page and then like a 2/3 here with a column of bulleted or checklist column here. The new layout looks like this. This is like the updated productivity layout, where you have this much of just a lined page, and then you have 2 columns here of checklists, and then you have this same kind of style here where it's like a 2/3 page and then a full, or not a full, whereas the old one it was a full column. This one you have, you know, this much checklist space and a little shaded box here at the bottom. So that's how the new productivity layout looks. And I'm gonna put this back in here, get that out of the way. And then the other petite book we have is the monthly planner. So this is last year's Inspire Design monthly planner, and this is the new Evolve design. And the difference here is that we now have the dates printed on the front, because these are dated planners. I think they have one at a different time of year that is undated, or like I think they call that customizable, but these ones are the dated versions, and it's 18 months. All the months are together in the front, and then you have 38 line notes pages in the back, and then you do have some forward planning in the back. You also have your 18 months at a glance in the front, and then you do have that pocket with the sticker sheet in the back. And basically I need to be careful here because I have a bunch of like financial things written in it, but let me see what I can kind of flip to here. So we do have the same like 18 months at a glance. So if you have this version, this one is going to be the exact same thing, and then you just have a like the monthly spreads. And let's look here, I'll show you. These are like the same. So all of your same petite stickers will fit. Everything is going to be the same except the designs are different. And then you just have your blank pages in the back here. And you can see I've written on mine, this is just like an expense tracker kind of situation I've got going on in here. And then, you know, you still have your same pocket in the back. And then I have extra sheets of stickers here because you can purchase a 2-pack of these sticker sheets. But they are the same, so the stickers have not changed either. So I know there's a bunch missing from here, but let's look at the one from the sticker pack I purchased. So they are the same. So it almost looks as if the color, the orange, is slightly different. On the newer one, the orange is slightly deeper, but I bet that's just like a printing issue. Oh, you know what else is different? So what is different? There's one major difference, is that the foil here is rose gold to match this. And then the foiling, so the foiling on the new petite sticker sheet is rose gold now, whereas the one on, oh wait, hold on, I'm messing up here, so let me correct that. The sticker sheets that came with the petite books look like they were rose gold, but the ones where you buy the two packs separately, that is gold foil. So that's the only difference. But the actual sticker sheet that came with the planner is rose gold, so that's all going to be the same as well. So I think if you're used to using this petite monthly, 18-month monthly planner, you're gonna have the same experience. And I don't think that, the only thing different is that it has the dates at the front, or on the front, but yeah, it's really just a different design. Okay, and we have sticker books. I wanted to look at the layout of the sticker books here. This is the Inspire sticker book from last year, and this is the Evolve sticker book from this year. And they're the same setup as far as how they open, which was kind of, I think, a change from the previous year. And we have the same kind of layout here. I have taken some sheets out of here, so we'll look at that. Like I took one of the washi sheets. Let's grab my sticker book here, and they should be back here in my little deco. I like to keep the decorative stickers that I might use. Here we go. So we had these like washi sheets of deco that I really love. I love that washi, that really thin, like delicate washi sticker paper. And I believe that, you know, we probably had these here. So this was like a washi sheet as well. And every sheet has foiling on it. So these are hard to see, but they're all like half circles. So let's pull one off. So these are really just deco, like you're not really going to be able to write on these. But if you want to see, they're all like that shape. They're really, really pretty, and they're really nice and delicate. Although I tend to not use them, I don't think about them. That's why I like to rip them out of here so that I can put them with my other deco sheets, just because the way I plan, I just need them out of the book. And then we have the same setup here. The same set of functional stickers. I love these, and I want to be able to write on these more. I said in my other video that I felt like the paper was different, like that the new ones are thinner, but I don't know. And then we have these and these and the circles. It looks like the foiled section on the new Evolve ones are a little bit thicker than these. And then this was probably where this page was, because this is a washi sheet as well. And so like these are washi, very thin washi, and then these words are really nice. Then you have this same setup here. And something else I'm noticing is that it's really, like, these are gonna look really good with your Evolve. Like, so if you still have this sticker book, or if this sticker book's on sale or something because it's the previous years, you could grab that and still use it with your Evolve sticker books, and it's gonna look, they're all gonna look really great together. Kind of like more bang for your buck that way. If you had the Inspire design and all the Inspire accessories, and you get the Evolve design, a lot of the things are going to work together, and that's like really nice. So here in the new version, we have better fonts. I don't care for their brushstroke fonts. That's a personal preference. I know a lot of people love it, but like the handwritten and brushstroke fonts, scripty kind of fonts, I never really like Erin Condren's choices for those, but it looks like they've changed it to all this like serif font that I really like. So selfishly, I'm happy about that. And oh wait, this was probably here, because this is another sheet. So I wonder what else was in here. There must have been like an asterisk or some other kind of washi sheet in here. That's in my deco, in my little deco folder there. But those are, oh, I wanted to check the, maybe like the quality of, not the quality, they're really good quality regardless, but I was thinking that the ones in the new Evolve book kind of felt like thinner, which I prefer, and less like thick cardstock, I guess. But I might have just, no, they're the same. That was just wishful thinking on my part. We already talked about this in the other video, but just as a reminder, this is the Notepad snap-in dashboard, which I think is a really great like innovation. It's similar to these, which last year there was a set of these that were this clear color, and now we have these colors that coordinate with the different new designs this year. But this one, I just wanted to just remind you that this notepad here is nowhere near as thick as the paper from the notepads that you can purchase separately. So these are really nice, thick, quality paper, and this is very like flimsy. It's fine. It's not like, I wouldn't say this is good quality paper. It's just fine. Like, it does the job for scratching out notes or whatever. Like, there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just, these are, if you're expecting this kind of quality, it's not the same. So that's all. But there's definitely nothing wrong with it. So there's the notepads, and let's do the pen tests now, or let's do the washi test first. So the new washi tape comes in, it's the same, it's a 4-pack, but the difference is that the previous years, the 4-pack was all of the same, like 15mm standard washi size. And here, I have scissors here, so I can just poke this. And now we have 3 different sizes. All right, I was riding the struggle bus a little bit there with getting these out, but we have these, and let's stretch them out onto some paper here, and we'll do it on the back side of this. So this is the thick one, and I'm gonna kind of pull it out as much as I can to find where it repeats. So it starts repeating like right here. So that's nice. Uh-oh. So let's go ahead and put this, let's do it this way for fun, just so we can kind of see it all together. So we've got this, and I will show you this as well, that this is thick enough to cover the monthly top header in your 7x9 book, and I will show you that as well real quick. And so we've kind of got, like, this is there. So that's what your washi design is going to be, and this is, I do have a little ruler here with millimeters on it. This is a 32mm roll. So there you go. And then real quick, let's grab the, I'm gonna go flip all the way to the end here and show you that this covers this section up top pretty good. So it doesn't cover the date strip, but it, oh, I just ripped my page. Oh no, on the new planner. That's okay. I know that I want to use seasonal stickers here for December, so I'm not really worried that that's right. That's kind of why I flipped to that one. But you know, you can line this up with the top and then it will cover that whole section, leaving the date strip out. So that's pretty cool. So if you got all 3 sets of the washi with the, so you could have 3 different designs to choose from. And that would look really cute. Like if you wanted to change it up, maybe you wanted the bold blooms, but you wanted to have some pretty Evolve in your planner somewhere, get the washi and cover your monthly with it. Okay, and then let's get, I didn't put this down straight, but let's try out the 15 millimeter rolls. I'm saying 15 millimeter, I'm assuming they're 15 millimeter. So that's how much you get before the repeat. So let's see. We've got that and basically there. I mean, there's just like a little blank spot. Or here, let's just do it. Let's do it the right way. So there you go. That's that pretty Evolve design that looks like it matches really well with the May color. And then we just have this deep teal with the gold stripe, which is also the 15 millimeter, which let's just check. Yeah, it's 15 millimeter. So that's like your standard washi that will cover, let's look, if we go to a weekly, so I have a compact vertical and this doesn't cover, but you know, you can kind of see how that works. You can cover the dates with these if you wanted, I suppose, but let's see, I wanted to check in the little sampler pack that you can get during launch week how this washi, yeah, so this washi will go nicely above your date strip on your vertical planner. That's, you know, you could do it up here too. There'll be some white space and it'll cover the date. But, okay. And then let's do this last thinner washi, and this is just a grid, and it is, there's 3 little squares on your grid. I don't know if that is important to anybody, how many squares there are. But that one is, I can't see, 8 millimeters. Looks like it's 8 millimeters. So there you go. That's your Evolve washi. And the only one with any foil on it is this stripy one here. Now let's do the pen test. So I will take this out. I also have a bookmark in to mark my place for the previous year's writing tools that matched each design. We had the Inspire and Wildflowers and the In Bloom and Harmony. As a reminder, that's like these ones, you know, with all the different barrel colors or barrel designs. This year, the new highlighters are all a single barrel color. But I thought maybe we could, I don't know, test them out. Should we just do it on the back of this page here so we can see them right next to each other? Now I'm gonna purchase the other 2 on launch day, which, as a reminder, launch day is April 15th. If you are an Erin Condren insider an Insider Rewards account is free. You can sign up at the link in my description and get a $10 off coupon if you have not signed up already. And then if you are not an Erin Condren Insider, then you can purchase on April 16th. But I'm gonna get, this is the Evolve pack. I am gonna get the one for canvas and the one for bold blooms just because I gotta have all of the writing tools. So actually I'm gonna wait on this and I'll do a similar like grid. Once I have all of the sets next to each other, we'll do that there so that they're facing maybe. So let's go back to here and just kind of use this one page to test all of these. So this is the Evolve set, and what's really nice on these is that we actually have the color name on the barrel now. That's something that people have asked for so long, and now we have it, so yay. And let's just use this as a guide, or how about we use, you know, one of the Evolve ones, because that's the new one. So I have to turn my book here. So let's go. This is the color Peach, and we'll write it with the bullet tip. So this bullet tip is much more broad than the previous sides of the bullet, and I don't have any of those in front of me. They're all way behind me. The medium point, I feel like these are much thicker. Oh, here's one. This is an old one. So the medium bullet, it looks, oh, okay. So it's a finer point here. I'll just have to show you. I can't really explain it, but there's the difference in the points. So maybe it will write nicer than these. These always kind of got a little too chunky for me with actually writing words, but we'll try this. Okay, so that's Peach. And this one is Peony. Peony? I will never know how to say that. I watch a lot of Minecraft videos on YouTube, and a lot of British people say Peony, I think. So then we have Peony. And I really like this one. It's like it's a new kind of different color. This one is coral, and it's truly like a coral, and I really like it. Isn't that beautiful? It's rich and deep. It's like, it's just great. Okay, so coral. Beet, I think is this. Yeah, beet. These are really nice. They write nice. They're not too wet. Like, I'm not worried about bleeding through. Of course, Erin Condren paper is great and it doesn't bleed through anyway most of the time, but like sometimes you use a marker or pen and it's like, ooh, you're kind of concerned. This one, I don't have any worries about that, but it also doesn't feel dry, which I feel like that's like a really delicate balance with writing tools. Oh, this one is teal. And that's a really nice color. I like anything in that color family. And so this is teal. And our last one, I believe, is called Cerulean. No, our last one is Bermuda. I think this one is Cerulean. Yeah, that blue is Cerulean. So this blue dual tip highlighter is Bermuda. So these colors, the box, the packaging here says that these are a perfect match for your favorite life planner, which I'm assuming, you know, they mean the Evolve, because this is the Evolve set. And they do look really good with these colors. One of the things that I don't know why they haven't really done yet with a set of highlighters is give us the tab colors as a highlighter set. You know, it's 12 colors and it should be easy to match. I've tried to do it a million times, but there's never one set of markers or one, like, there's never one combination of sets of markers that are all out at the same time, that are all available to purchase at the same time, where you can get these colors from Erin Condren. And that's just something I wish they would do. I gotta keep asking for it in surveys because, yeah. But these are really nice. I cannot wait to get my hands on the other two sets because I just think that they're such good colors. They're not like your fluorescent kind of colors that I just don't like as a personal preference, but like you can see, you know, the peach and the peony kind of follow this, and then you've got the coral and the beet in this one, and the teal and the Bermuda in this one, and they all work really well together, and you can't go wrong with these. So let's do the metallic markers. Now this is the only set of metallic markers. They don't have like a different set for each planner for this one, but this is a 8-pack of metallic markers, and I have the other ones. Here they are. So these were the previous version of their metallic markers, and I thought we could maybe try to do like a little side by side. So I need to be mindful of that and leave some room here, because if you already have these, maybe you're wondering if you should buy these as well. So let's try them together and see. And let me write this: dual tip highlighters. And this is just the metallic markers 8-pack. All right, so this one, and again, these ones also have the name written on the barrel, which is really nice. And these are a bullet tip. I don't know if you could hear that, but it has like that scratchy sound. So there's cerulean. This one is olive. We have another peony. I just had to make sure I was saying this color name right because it got me worried that the names were the same. So there's peony, or peony, before you yell at me. I don't know how to say it. Wisteria. Silver. Charcoal. Gold. And copper. All right, and let me kind of show you a close-up here. So those were the dual tip highlighters, and these are the metallic, where they have some metallic. I mean, they're not gonna write like in foil metallic, you know, but they have a little sheen to them when the light catches them. So let's take these and kind of compare, and let's start with like these. So I don't have color names for these, so I'm just basically gonna draw some lines next to it. So you can kind of see the difference here in the two blues. I just wrote on my finger. And here is the green. Oh, my green's kind of dried out, so that's not going to be a great representation there. Here's those two pinks we can try next to peony. Oh, that one's also kind of dried out. That one's more fluorescent anyway. You can see the big difference there. Here's the lighter pink, and that's also kind of fluorescent. Wisteria, here's the purple of the older set. So right off the bat, I mean, you can see that these are very much like more saturated, a lot brighter, and these are actually like have like more of a metallic to them. And then here's the silver, and there's no charcoal. We do have a gold, and let's just do these other two colors as well, like over here. There's like an orange in that set, and then this, I don't even remember. This is like a pearl kind of color. You can't even see it on the page, but maybe you can see it on like dark paper. But that's how these compare. So these were the old ones on this side here, and these are the new ones. So I can say personally that if I wanted metallic markers, I would be much happier with the new set than the old set. The old set doesn't even look metallic now that it's on the paper, but the new set does have some sheen to it. Like you can see it the best between the two silvers. Right here you can see the light catching on this one, whereas on this one it doesn't. So it is a better deal, I think. Or maybe if you were excited about these and then were disappointed when you got them, I think you'll be happier with these. So yeah, so I'm glad we did that, that little comparison there. And I also think the colors on these are better. Like if you're looking for a metallic kind of color, I think these lend themselves to a metallic better than these like more saturated colors. Okay, and then what do we have? We're gonna try this gel pen. I used the ones from last year. I have both the Inspire and the Wildflowers design, and I think they're beautiful. This is equally as beautiful and good quality. So let's try, take the little protective little rubber cap thing off here. And this is the Evolve gel pen. And I don't remember what size nib this is, but I want to say it's 0.5. And I wish I had a 0.5 available to show you, but it looks like I don't. All of my 0.5s have dried out. But it writes fine. It feels good on the page. It feels good. It doesn't skip so far. I like it. It's fine. It's just, you know, it's the same quality as last year. So if you did have last year's, then you know, if you like this new Evolve updated design, then don't be afraid to grab it. Now I'm taking this out because I want to show you that what I like to do is add the insert or the refill or whatever from the Pilot Precise. Mine is a V5RT. Oh, I need to be careful. I don't know. It looks like it was leaking, but it's not. Okay, so let's add that. Let's put that in there. And I will show you that it works inside. So if you don't care for the way this one writes, then you can grab one of these, and these write much nicer in my opinion. and it's a much finer point up here too. So if you wanted to use your stencil, I feel like this one would work nice, like way nicer in the stencil, just because it's so fine. So I prefer it that way, and I need to get some more of these refills, and I'm just gonna leave this in here so that I can use it. That was the last one I had, and I actually stole it from my kid. It was in his pencil bag. I used all of the other ones in the house, so I need to get some more so that I can keep using these pens. I really like the weight that they have to them, and they're great gifts. We do have graduation season coming up, so I wouldn't hesitate to get one of these for your favorite grad. Grab a little notebook to match it. Okay, so there's that. I think that's it as far as the pen tests go, but let's do the ruler here. The new ruler on the LifePlanners is this one. It's a stencil now, and that is super exciting. So I did just put this away, but let's get this back out. And as a reminder, I did just change that. I did not put the one back in it that came from Erin Condren. So this has the Pilot Precise in it. Let's go ahead, and I'm gonna just draw this so you can see. I did do it on here. So actually I'll just leave this here. So this is what the stencil looks like. All of the different shapes and things you can get with that stencil is right here. And let's just kind of play with the sizing. So one thing I wanted to check, I didn't know what this was for, but when I started using these, I realized that maybe this is a guide for the highlighter. That's what I want to try real quick. And so you put it here, it does fit between your lines, and I think that's what that might be for. Or you could use it for that if you don't know what else that's for. Of course you can draw with it and just, you know, do whatever you want with it, but that is a nice highlighter guide for this. And let's see, so I was thinking that these two, I've got pen on my finger. Okay, so I was thinking that these two, so these are 1.5 inches wide, and they fit your standard vertical columns, and these are a little bit wider, and these fit the hourly columns. So something I thought would be kind of cool is if you wanted to kind of make your own little like box, you could draw your hourly box like this, and then you could put your vertical box like inside and kind of make your own little label. Isn't that cool? So that looks kind of like, let me grab a Planner Kate sticker and show you what I'm thinking of. So I have my Planner Kate stickers here. I'm thinking of these kind of stickers, right? So that's very similar to that. I thought that was kind of cool. Now let's try to do it a different way. So let me see. Let's try to go, let's take our highlighter, I think. Okay, and let's do a thick line across the top with the highlighter, which I already kind of messed it up a little bit. And then we'll take our bullet side and do the rest. No, that didn't look good at all because I moved it. Darn. Okay. Well, I was thinking that you could kind of mimic that, but you could just draw it, right? I mean, once you draw it out, let's try to do it here. And then maybe we'll go down here like this. Okay, that works way better if you turn it. You can kind of make your own little box that way. I think that looks really cute, actually. All right, and then another thing I wanted to try. Let's try here. We'll turn it this way so that we have space for the coil. But let's take, again, we'll take the small hourly box, and then we'll go this way, but we're gonna leave this side open. And now we're gonna take this one, and I think it's the right size. And we can kind of just draw that tail in with the little flag and make our own little, yeah, our own little like label like this one, right? Like these kind of flags. So that's pretty cool. And then we have, I have an idea for this one. So let's do it this way. But we're not going to draw the rounded side. I want to kind of, well, that didn't work. I was imagining something in my head and then I forgot that it doesn't go that way. I was going to try to use the corner somehow to make a flag, or maybe like this. Maybe. Okay, maybe it'll work. Let's keep going here. I'm just trying to visualize how that would work. I think that's too deep of an angle. Yeah, that's not gonna work, but you know, we're playing. I just wanted to show you like different things you could do with that. That's not gonna work, so that one's terrible. Don't try that one. Or try it and kind of come up with something like this and show me, because that's kind of what I was trying to do and I couldn't. So we have here the habit tracker, and I was thinking this is like a monthly habit tracker, but you could totally just do like, here, let's try this. So we have the big, the wide hourly box down here, right? And then couldn't we, I'm flipping it so that I'm not like resting up against the coils there. Oh, that's just slightly too wide. I was thinking we could use these little days of the week here to make our own little habit tracker, but these are wider than this. Now you could do it this way if you have like a 5-day, like a weekday thing, like maybe in your work planner. You could do the 5 this way, and then you could write in whatever the habit is right there, perhaps. But in your sidebar, maybe like your weekly sidebar. So we have here on our weekly planner. Oh, I don't have a sidebar. I forgot. I'm not used to using a weekly life planner. I've been using my monthly planner. But say you have, you know, your vertical life planner and you have this sidebar. These are gonna fit in your sidebar like easily. So you could totally get away with. So remember how in the hourly they started printing the habit trackers down here, but they're not doing that in the other layouts. So I was thinking, what if you just draw your own using your new stencil that comes with your planner? So you can actually just draw only 1 week worth of boxes in your sidebar and it'll fit there, and you can do whatever you want. I mean, you could even, you know, use this little top section here to, if you wanted to delineate like a habit like that, like this is your weekly habit, and then you could do a couple of them, you know, your steps and your water and your AM routine or whatever it is, you know. So you can use it that way instead of just using it for the monthly habit. Now, what's really neat is that this, I want to line this up so there's, you know, stacked in your sidebar like that. Now, I was thinking, what about in the dashboard pages? What do we have here? Let's see how it lines up. Let's go into December again in case I mess up and get pen mark on the page. So this is our dashboard, and now it's on this side. I don't know if you didn't see my previous video, this is a change. So this is gonna line up decently with the dot grid down here. You know, it's not a perfect match, but it fits. Like, you're gonna be able to make it work, and so that's good. So that's like one way you could use it. You know, you can make a couple of here, like different monthly habits you want to check off if you wanted to, you know. This fits in the vertical. So there's this one. Oh, and you know what I did want to do? I wanted to show you this same week in the vertical. I have a vertical planner and it hasn't changed at all. So let me grab that. Okay, so this is the same week in the vertical, and this is last year's, or the planner this is my Inspire design, and this is the new Evolve design. So if you're just wanting to kind of see a comparison, that has not changed at all. The calendar's the same, the fonts are the same, the dates or the important days are the same, the sidebar's the same, all of the shading is the same. So nothing has changed there. So if you're currently a colorful vertical life planner user, you can expect to have it be exactly the same. So all of your stickers and your plans for that will go ahead and fit. And then this is the Bold Blooms design of the vertical. And so you can see here that you have it shaded at the top, but these two headers in the middle are not shaded, and then the bottom bar is not shaded. And then you can kind of see the difference between the calendar that way as well. Now I was going to show you in here, let's look at the difference between, this is the Evolve Compact Vertical, which is what I have, but there's also a Bold Blooms Compact Vertical, and we can go to June, this week of June 2024, which is the end of the month. And you can see the difference between the two designs side by side. Uh-oh, that's 2025. I saw the dates changed. I saw it right away. I was like, that is not the same date. And then I realized I flipped to 2025. Oh, 2024 is not going to be in here. I'm silly. That's the point. Anyway, the dates aren't the same because this is a different year, so ignore that. But everything is the same. The only difference with the two designs is going to be the colors and then the font up here on the month and down here on the month. And the font is slightly different here as well on the day of the week. So it's very similar. It's just there's just a little bit of color. So it's just really whatever set of colors you prefer, I think. I have made a giant mess here. So before I end the video, I'm gonna pull up, I did ask on Instagram if anyone had any questions they wanted me to answer in this video. And so let me get this on here first. This isn't as rigid as the other one, so that's gonna kind of be annoying. I think that's gonna be the worst part about this thing. But let me find my phone under all of this pile of mess, and I will open Instagram. Somebody asked, is there going to be an A5 monthly? Okay, so this is the weekly and daily life planner launch event, and the monthlies don't come out until later. Last year, the monthlies came out in the first week of June, whereas the life planners came out like mid-April. So we don't know anything about the monthly planners yet, and I know tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of people have asked for an A5 monthly, and that was one of my predictions last year whenever Erin Condren introduced the dashboard being on the left page. I had predicted, they did that in the monthly planner only, and I predicted that they would start doing it in the life planner, which they did, and I think that makes it easier for them to offer more options in different sizes and layouts and stuff like that. I am an affiliate, but I do not have that kind of insider information, so just take this as speculation. I feel like that's a step in the direction of getting an A5 monthly. I don't know. I do not know. No one has told me. I have no secrets, and I can't. I mean, all it is speculation. I do know that they know that people want an A5 monthly. Like they're not clueless to that. So it's just whether or not they feel it fits with their current lineup of products. We can only just cross our fingers and hope. Okay, so the other question I got was what is available for A5 options. For the coiled A5s, we are going to have a horizontal and a compact vertical, just like last year. We're also going to have the daily duo. And then we will also have the A5 rings in horizontal, compact vertical, and daily. You're going to be able to get that with the rings, or you're going to be able to purchase the inserts separately. So if you already have a rings agenda you like and you don't want any of the newer versions, you can get the inserts that you want separately, or you can just get, you can get the daily in the agenda with the rings, and then you can get maybe the weekly format you like separately as well, so that you can combine them together. So that is available. The only thing is the A5 sizes, both in the coiled and in the rings, those are only going to be available in Evolve and Bold Bloom. So you're not going to have a canvas option for A5 at all. There are going to be 4 new colors for the rings. There's some really, really pretty colors. There's like I'm not even like a yellow girl, but that mustard, there's like, I think it's called mustard. I don't know. I'll put the name on the screen if it's not, but it's like a yellow color. Like it's so pretty, like a marigold. Maybe that's the name of the color. I don't know. But I'll put a picture on the screen if I can find a good one. They're really pretty colors if you're looking for a new set of rings. And as far as other options go, in the 7x9 coiled, you're going to be able to get all 3 designs. You can get that new coil. Then you can also get that in vertical, hourly, horizontal, and compact vertical. So this is the new option for this year. The compact vertical in the 7x9 size is the new layout for this year. Now in A5 coiled, you can only get the daily, the horizontal, and the compact vertical in Evolve and Bold Blooms. And the daily duo, you can get the 7x9 daily, you can get in all 3 designs. Daily 7x9, you cannot get the sunrise coil. You can only get gold, rose gold, or platinum. The only way to get the new sunrise coil is with the weekly formats of the 7x9. So no A5s will offer it, and no dailies, no matter which size. Only the 7x9 weeklies. So if you want a vertical, hourly, horizontal, or compact vertical in the 7x9, that's the only way you're going to get that sunrise coil. The Spanish version of the Life Planner is available in the 7x9. It's only in vertical and undated, and it does have that mid-century circles design still. So I don't think there are going to be any changes to the Spanish Life Planner if that is the planner you like. And if you're into the focused line, then they have that in a coiled 7x9 in horizontal only. There's 2 options. There's an undated version, which is the Eco line, the focused Eco line. That's an undated horizontal, and you can get that with a gold or a platinum coil. And then the regular focused with that is dated, that is also only available in horizontal, and that has a gold or a platinum coil. And you can get there's 1 new vegan leather cover for the focus line, and then all of the ones from before will be available. And there are going to be some new, speaking of vegan leather covers, there will be some new snap-in vegan leather covers. And I want to be super honest here. I have 2 of those snap-in vegan leather covers. I have one for a 7x9 and one for an 8.5x11. I do not like them. They fall off. I can't recommend them, to be honest. I know that they really are proud of them, and I want them to be, great, but anytime I've put it on my planner, it comes right off. So I'm not interested in those. But if you have them and you like them with how you use your planner, they will have new colors available for those. And I'm just trying to look through my notes here to see what else we can cover. You know, I tried to cover as much as I could for this design and this planner since I have it, but I know you might be interested in other designs and other sizes and other layouts. So whenever you purchase the life planners, this is something that a lot of people get confused about. So when you go on erincondren.com, you're purchasing the cover first. Like when you see all the planners on the page, you're going to be picking the cover first, and then once you know the pictures you see, so choose the one that has the cover that you like, and then when you go into that listing, then you can choose the design you want. So that's where you're gonna say Evolve or Bold Blooms or whatever. And so you can choose this cover but still get a Bold Blooms on the inside, I think. Now, I haven't seen the listings yet either, so you know, take that with a grain of salt, but just try it. See if you want this cover but you want a different design on the inside pages, try it and see, because that's how purchasing on Erin Condren works. You pick the cover you want from all the choices, and then once you're inside that listing, that's where you choose your page designs, and that's where you tell it what add-ons you want, what coil you want, if you want personalization on your cover, that kind of thing. Okay, I think that's all for those notes, but let me go back and check the questions again. So the asterisk on the top left notes page before the month, so this page here, this asterisk, what color? The question is, which month does it match? So it matches the following month. So it's always going to match the tab that faces it on the colorful. I don't know with the Bold Blooms. I don't have one of those to check. The exception here is the very first one is always going to be gray, because you can get yours as a January start or a July start, and they don't know where it's going to start, and just the way that they do the, you know, when they print planners. I'm assuming these are all the same for every planner, no matter what month it starts. So the very first one is always just going to be gray. It's not going to match that first tab, but everything after that will match the tab that it faces. And then we have how does the design work at the coil? The design does go into the coil on your monthly spread on both pages. Your design will go into the coil. On the dashboard, it does not, because on the dashboard on the Evolve design, you have that white background, and it doesn't go into the coil. It does go to the edge of the page over here though. On the Bold Blooms design, the dashboard is different, where it's like a solid background, like it's a saturated full page bleed of design. It's not just a plain white background, and so that obviously that does go into the coil. And I think that on the monthly, on the Bold Blooms, I think the sidebar is colorful, or it's the color that matches that month or something, I think. I don't know for sure. I just feel like I've seen that in a picture before. And then somebody asked about A5 softbound planners. I don't know. This is not the time of year where they release the softbounds. I believe it's like way later in the year, and I think they only do calendar years in the softbound planners, and so those are not, they're not part of this launch, and I personally don't use the softbound planners, and so I just don't know, and I don't have any details there. I'm sorry, but just knowing kind of how they work, that they're not going to release any details about a launch that's so far in the future. So I probably will not get an answer for you about that. Now, I think that's everything. I think I've covered as much as I possibly can. Again, this video is super long. If there's anything I didn't cover, I'm sure there's tons of stuff I didn't cover, but definitely ask me below, and I will do what I can to give you all the details that I'm able to. And I just really want to help you pick out the right planner for you for this year, this upcoming year. as a reminder, I am an Erin Condren affiliate. Erin Condren did send me all of these items in exchange for my review and to create this content for you so that you could learn about what is available in this upcoming launch. So I did not purchase any of this with my own money. I did choose this with the intention of using this as my planner for the year. So I'm really excited that I was able to pick exactly what I wanted. And I will be purchasing some things on launch day with you. So let me know what you're interested in purchasing. I know I'm gonna get all of the other markers. I'm gonna get all of the other sets of washi. I think I'm gonna get the other sets of these snap-ins. And I need to go look at what the other pens look like, but I do love these pens. And so I may get the other versions of this. I don't know if there's going to be a canvas one. I think last year they only had the colorful and the floral, but we'll see. I'll look at those. I'm thinking about getting those, and I don't know what else is on my list. I think I started writing a list. Let me look at that. Oh, the other thing I'm getting for sure is the other sets of the snap-in sticky notes, of course, because I use these all the time. So I will be purchasing with you on launch day. And you know, I do want to see what kind of stickers, if they're doing a sticker book for the canvas version. I don't know. This is my dilemma every time, is I love how these stickers look and I never use them. And then I even say every week when I'm using stickers that I'm kind of like, I need to stop buying Erin Condren stickers. They're just such good quality and they're so pretty. I want to use them, but I love planner cake stickers and I'm not a sticker user. And so it's just like, if I am going to use a sticker, I tend to not reach for these. And so I don't know. Maybe I need to wait. Maybe I need to hold off on purchasing more stickers. I know if you watch my videos, you're probably yelling at me right now, like, why are you buying stickers? Okay, I won't. I'll hold off on the stickers, but I'm definitely getting the washi, and I'm definitely gonna get the other sets of these markers, and I'm gonna order as early as I can, and I usually get my orders really early because I live very nearby. So as soon as they start fulfilling orders, there's a chance that mine might go out pretty early, and if it does and I get it, I'm gonna go ahead and do any swatching I can. So if you're not really sure if you want to order during launch week, you could wait for those reviews as well. If you do order during launch week, you will get one of these sampler packs where you can try all the different layouts. So that could be an option for you if you're not sure which life planner you want. And then the other thing is, I just noticed out of the corner of my eye, I did have a stack of stuff here to show you. This is the old layers design, and I thought I had more. Here we go. So this new Evolve design reminded me a lot of the layers design, and so I just had this stuff off to the side to kind of show you how they look together. This looks so good. This old layers dashboard looks so good with this. It matches so nicely. And then we have the other the snap-in bookmarks. I think the colors coordinate really well, and like the vibe of it goes together pretty good. And then this was the old set. You can't buy the layers stuff anymore, but I just wanted to show it to you. In case you had some laying around in a drawer or something, you could pull them out and use them together. This is so cute with it. It looks so good. I think you can get notepads with the layers design up top, so that's another option. And okay, I guess that's it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you really liked it, please consider subscribing, because I post functional planning videos on my channel a couple times a week, and if you liked this one, you'll probably like those ones too, and I would love to see you in the next one. Until then, embrace your imperfections and just be you. Bye.